Drew, An Introduction to Objectivism by Dr. Andrew Bernstein.
Thank you, Jonathan. I gotta get this. This is my security blanket. I love this book. I carry it around with me wherever I go. I go out on a date and say, "Oh, look at this." Look at that. Now, you understand. Everybody can hear me, I assume. Got this booming mic, and we got 8 people in the room, so I guess it's not a problem. A few preliminary points. Notice that this is talk is entitled "Introduction to Objectivism." So there's no attempt at comprehensiveness here. This is just the beginning. Ayn Rand has created an entire philosophical system from start to finish, top to bottom, soup to nuts. If you know the history of philosophy, she's in the tradition with the great system builders, the Plato's, the Aristotles, the Kants, the Hegels, an entire philosophical system: metaphysics, epistemology, human nature, value theory, politics, aesthetics. This is just a taste of it. This is just an introduction. If you want to go on to study more, you can read my book, Objectivism in One Lesson, An Introduction to the Philosophy of Ayn Rand, and or just go to Len Peikoff's comprehensive, what they call OPA, Objectivism, the Philosophy of Ayn Rand. Now, most people get interested in Ayn Rand's philosophy by reading her novels. So by a show of hands, let me find out, because I want to be able to use examples from her novels. How many people in the room have read The Fountainhead? Okay, a lot, but not everybody. How many people have read Atlas Shrugged? Oh, okay. So when I use, and if you haven't read The Fountainhead or Atlas Shrugged, in a way I envy you. I mean, because that gives you the unrepeatable chance to read The Fountainhead or Atlas Shrugged for the first time. You know, you're a Fountainhead or Atlas Shrugged virgin, and there's nothing intellectually and emotionally like reading an Ayn Rand novel. I mean, Ayn Rand's the greatest novelist in the history of world literature, and I will stand by that till the day I die. And I've written on her literature, and I had a great chance to read The Fountainhead. I wish I could read The Fountainhead and Atlas Shrugged for the first time again. All right, so when I use examples from her novels, I'll make sure to set the scenes, because some people haven't not read them. Now, most of us, though, become interested in objectivism as a result of reading The Fountainhead or Atlas Shrugged. And we're drawn to the power and the grandeur of Ayn Rand's universe. You know, we found the happiness, the self-fulfillment, and serenity of an Ayn Rand hero. Their unclouded capacity to experience joy in living. We found this compelling. You know, we've seen the serenity of spirit, most of us anyway, the unflustered contentment of Howard Roark, hero of The Fountainhead, even in the teeth of antagonism from all of society. And we've observed the joyous soul of Francisco d'Ancona in Atlas Shrugged, the self-contained happiness of great achievers like Dagny Taggart, she's great executive engineer running the railroad, and of John Gall, in Atlas Shrugged. We've witnessed the struggles of characters like Dominique Franken in The Fountainhead, or Hank Reardon in Atlas, to move from a state of unhappiness and even pain to a state of ecstatic joy. And we found this inspiration. Most people who read Ayn Rand's novels find them enormously inspirational. And that's why we're here. How can they be so happy, especially in this bleaked up world that we live in? You know, what is the cause of it? Can we reach the same state of being, in our own lives? If so, how? By what means? And this leads me right at the outset to what will be the theme of this course, or this lecture. And the theme is that happiness is the result of achieving rational values. Happiness, I should really put it this way, happiness as the result of achieving rational values is the meaning of life. That's what I've stressed throughout the evening. That happiness as the result of achieving rational values is the meaning of life. The meaning of life is not to serve God or sacrifice for the state, or serve the proletariat, or anything like that. The technical name for such technical philosophical link for such viewpoints is bullshit. The happiness as a result, personal happiness, your own selfish happiness as a result of achieving rational values, this is the meaning of life. Now, philosophers are often satirized as walking around with their head in the clouds asking, what is the meaning of life? Now, but that's a serious question. In fact, it's the only serious question. Right? Everything else is just a foundation enabling you to answer that question, or else then roads leading out of there on how to apply it. This, according to Ayn Rand, is the meaning of life. The ongoing